Hello, welcome back to Sorare Assist. Adam here, and today I'm going to be carrying on my Sorare World Cup scouting. This week I'm going to be concentrating on Group C in the upcoming World Cup in Qatar. If you like the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards. Check out my Patreon and SorareAssist.com. Okay guys, let's kick off then. So as I say, today I'm going to be highlighting the best players from Group C in the World Cup. I've already highlighted Group A and Group B in previous videos on this channel, so do check them out if you've not seen them. I'll also be picking out my best SO5 team from this group as well, from the players that I've selected today. And of course, none of this information is financial advice. But first of all, let's have a look who's in this group and the odds, see who the favourites are, that sort of thing. So here we are then, this is the Group C. So, it's looking like a really good group here for Argentina. They're obviously the favourites as well, followed by Poland, then Mexico, and Saudi Arabia look like they've got no chance in this group. But it's the World Cup, so you never know, there might be some shocks along the way. But I would expect Argentina to storm this group. The other teams could be interesting. And I hadn't selected any players from Saudi Arabia because there wasn't any to select. Okay guys, let's kick off then. I'm going to start with the goalkeepers, then defenders, midfielders and forwards in this group. So I've managed to find two goalkeepers in Group C. So Ochoa of course plays for Mexico and America in the Mexican League. If we look at his scores then, so in the last year Ochoa started 11 games for Mexico and also kept 7 clean sheets, which is absolutely brilliant. So he's definitely could be a decent option when they're not playing Argentina in Group C. The other goalkeeper option is the Polish goalkeeper Szczesny of Juventus. This could be a really good option as well. He's played 7 games in the last year and also kept 3 clean sheets. He's got 56.7 average in the last year as well in terms of his SO5 scores. So he's another decent option in the goalkeeper slot. Moving on to defenders then, the first one I've gone for is Marcos Acuna for Argentina. Now this could be a cheap potential option into the Argentina's defence if he is going to be starting for Argentina at the World Cup. He's got 50.6 average in the last year. He's played 5 games and also got an assist. As you can see, he's got 91 here and a 64. He's got a couple of decent scores there. Might not be a guaranteed first team player though, but it might be a cheap option potentially if he does get his chance. A better option is probably Nicolas Otamendi for Argentina and Benfica. In the last year he's played 8 games for Argentina competitively and he's got an average of 61.5 SO5 scores. He's also got a fantastic AA score of 26.5. So Otamendi is looking a really good option even at 34. Another good option in the Argentine defence is Nicolas Tagliafico, who now plays for Lyon in France and is getting regular first team football there and getting some really quality scores. He's also started 4 of the games in the last year for Argentina. Although his average doesn't look that good, I do expect him to get some better scores and some better form now that he is getting regular club football at Lyon. So he's another really good option in defence. Moving on to midfielders then, and the first player I've gone for is Mexican Hector Herrera, who now of course plays for Houston Dynamo in the MLS. Could be a potentially cheap option into the World Cup squads here. In the last year he's started 9 games for Mexico, scored 1, assisted 1 and got an average of 57.3 in terms of his SO5 scoring. So if he makes the squad in Qatar, he could be a really potential budget option. Another good option is Karol Swiderski of Poland and Charlotte FC in the MLS. He started 3 of the games in the last year for Poland, 4 appearances off the bench as well, and he's scored 5 goals as well in those 7 appearances combined. He's also got an average of 59.8 in the last year. He also started the last game for Poland as well and scored in a 1-0 victory over Wales. So this guy could be a really potential decent budget option for your World Cup team. Another good option in midfield is Piotr Zielinski of Napoli and also Poland. Bit more expensive than his teammate, but it could be another decent option. The last year he started 9 of the games for Poland, he's got 52.8 average and he's also scored 2 and assisted 1 as well. Played in the recent international as well, so he is another really good option. Another good option in midfield is Angel Di Maria, who now plays for Juventus of course. We'll see if he does make the Argentina squad. He should do though, he's still a quality player, although he has had his injury issues recently since moving to Juventus. Started 6 of the games for Argentina in the last year, competitive fixtures. He's got a 54.8 average, 3 goals and 1 assist as well, so he could be another viable option. Another really good option in midfield for Argentina is Rodrigo de Paul of Atletico Madrid, and he looks a really good option in midfield. For Argentina over the last year, he's scored 1, assisted 3, and he's got an average of 70 SO5 scores. He's also got a 24.7 AA score, and this is in 8 appearances over the last year. So again, this guy is looking a fantastic option in midfield. Moving on to the forwards now, and the first one I've gone for is goal scoring machine Robert Lewandowski for Barcelona and Poland. This guy usually shows up at the World Cup, so I wouldn't bet against him scoring a few in the group stages. Last year for Poland, he scored 4 goals and 2 assists in 9 appearances, 55.7 average as well over the last year, so he's obviously going to be a decent option in your sides, although he is coming at a hefty price. Good option for Argentina as well is Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan. He's doing really well for Argentina over the last year, scored 4 goals and 1 assist in competitive matches in 6 appearances. He's got an average of 58.2, so he's looking a really potential good option for the upcoming World Cup. Another fantastic option, and a guy who's potentially hoping to emulate Diego Maradona and winning a World Cup with Argentina. We'll see if that's going to be possible in this year's Qatar World Cup, and it's something that will probably cement his place as one of the best, or even perhaps the best footballer that ever lived. He of course now plays for PSG. He's not showing any signs of retiring even at 35. Still a fantastic player. Don't write Messi off. In the last year he's actually scored 2 goals for Argentina in 6 starts. Although he's scored a lot of goals as well in friendlies and things like that, these are competitive matches. He's got an average score of 64.1 and an AA score of 24.7, and I would count on him to be scoring and assisting in the upcoming World Cup. It might be his last chance to potentially get his hands on the prestigious prize. So Messi is definitely one to consider, although again he's coming at a hefty price. So then, on to my dream team for Group C then. Let's see who I've gone for in my SO5 Group C World Cup Dream Team. So here it is. This is the Group C World Cup Dream Team SO5 team that I've gone for. So I've gone for Szczesny in goal, Tagliafico in defence, who I think is going to be on really good form for Argentina. He's shown fantastic form at Lyon and is a brilliant player for the SO5 scoring matrix as well. Rodrigo de Paul is of a similar mould. He's also really built for the scoring matrix, and I expect him to be getting plenty of assists from Messi and Martinez in the upcoming World Cup. As you can see, I've got an Argentina stack here in terms of the attack. Gone for Martinez and Messi up front as well, and I expect these two to be scoring plenty of goals at this year's World Cup. Probably players you want to consider for any fantasy teams as well that you do put in for any fantasy World Cup games. So as you can see, this is looking a really solid team, and I expect most of these players to score really well in the tournament coming up in November. Okay guys, so that is the end of this video for today. If you did like the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out my Patreon as well for scouting, regular scouting on there. And if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards. Check out the analysis of Group B and A, which I've already done on this channel. And of course, stick around to this channel because I have got more analysis coming up over the next few weeks of all the rest of the groups, so we're prepared with all the top targets for the upcoming World Cup. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.